See, this what really happens when you go sniffing round Achraf Hakimi. Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I hope you lot are all doing well. I really do hope that, my sweet friends. Namaste. Welcome back to Chelsea News, the daily series here, of course, on Football Therapy, where I see what's going on around the news, talking about Chelsea, giving you my opinion, but hey, more importantly, of course, asking for yours, dear viewer. The Athletic have published a story on Pep Guardiola and Manchester City's admiration of Chelsea right back Reece James and how they've added him to their wish list. Oh. Then I want to talk about why Chelsea haven't made any transfers yet in comparison to last summer, which was absolutely incredible. What's going on? C'est très bizarre, difficile. Do consider subscribing to this channel if you're new, and if you do choose to subscribe, sweet friend, please do hit the bell notifications icon, as it's important and it will notify you when I upload. If you want to show your thanks, please do drop a like, and I'm here to remind you that you, yes you watching, can go check out Football Yannick, my other channel, for additional daily content where I react to such stories as Jack Grealish to Man City for £100 million. Don't you want to hear my opinion on that? You can hear it by clicking the link down in the description to go check out Football Yannick. Alright then, that's enough admin. Let's get into the first part of the video and talk about Reece Flames. Tut tut. Yes, it was tongue-in-cheek when I was saying this is what happens when you go sniffing around Achraf Hakimi, but it is a little bit like, ooh, they're looking for another right wing back. Well, how about that absolute beast that beat us in the Champions League final and is only like, what, 22 years old, plays for England and can play in several different positions, Reece James. Yes, reportedly, Pep Guardiola is a big admirer of Reece James, not surprisingly, and he's on the wish list. Again, I'm joking about the Achraf Hakimi thing, but it is a little bit like Guardiola might be watching that and go, ooh, maybe Tuchel doesn't quite fancy Reece James all that much. What if we could get him? What if we could get him? No, 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 Pep Guardiola. Truth is, the reality behind the Achraf Hakimi links are probably something like Reece James dropping to right centre-back, or just rotating with Achraf Hakimi, or, you know, stuff like that, playing in different positions. I think Thomas Tuchel is a huge fan of Reece James, and why wouldn't you be? I mean, he's an intelligent football man, and Reece James is incredible. I'm going to take you through the Athletic article posted by Simon Johnston. I'll drop a link to the article in the description as well. Let's have a look and see what it's saying. Manchester City have added Chelsea's England right back Reece James to their wish list of players they would like to sign. Sources have told The Athletic that the City manager Pep Guardiola is a huge admirer of the 21-year-old and that his Premier League champions are interested in buying him. His Premier League champions. Well, he currently plays for the European champions, so yeah. Champions of Europe, we know what we are. James has enjoyed a meteoric rise over the past few years since a positive season-long loan at then champion side Wigan Athletic in 2018-19. Superb. He was actually given the captain's armband as a teenager at the end of the season as like a way of thanks, I believe. I believe he was moved into midfield from right back to save them from relegation with his quality. That might be hyperbole, but he moved to midfield and they didn't get relegated, and I believe he got their player of the season. Just insane from Reece James at such a young age. Incredible. The Chelsea Academy graduate has gone on to become a regular in the club's first team, making 84 appearances in all competitions over the past two campaigns. His last outing for Chelsea was one of his best performances so far, keeping Raheem Sterling quiet as Thomas Tuchel's side beat Manchester City 1-0 to win the Champions League final last month. James is also impressed against the same opposition when they won 2-1 in the Premier League away fixture at the Etihad Stadium 3 weeks earlier. It is believed those displays caught Guardiola's attention, as well as the fact James can play in central defence and midfield. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, a good man. That's right, Reece James can play in multiple positions, and don't lie, Pep Guardiola, not that you're saying this, the article is, but don't lie. You've known about Reece James for a long time. If you truly are the football pervert that you claim to be, you know about good footballers, and Reece James is one of those. His form earned him his first England call-up last October and ensured he beat off a lot of competition to be named in the squad for the ongoing European Championship. James won his 7th cap in the group stage against Scotland last week and is under consideration to face Germany in the last 16 on Tuesday night. City are also looking to buy Tottenham striker Harry Kane and Aston Villa midfielder Jack Grealish, 2 of James's England teammates, so it will be difficult for them to make a move for him in this window too. Yeah, Man City are really going ham at the moment. I do talk about that a lot on the Jack Grealish video on Football Yannick, my other channel. There's another plug. Go check it out by clicking the link in the description. It's a mad story. The player still has 4 years left on this contract, and Chelsea are understandably not looking to sell. But City may think there's still an opportunity due to Chelsea's pursuit of Inter Milan right wing-back Achraf Hakimi, who is valued around 60 million. See, I haven't read this yet, but it's just like I said. It's just like I said! While Tuchel's side are in danger of losing out to Paris Saint-Germain for Hakimi, their negotiations with Inter have sent a message that the European champions have some doubts over James being the first team regular, long-term, and see him more as a squad player. Underappreciated Reece James, just honestly. He would face competition at City too, with the internationals Kyle Walker and João Cancelo both available to play right back, but they would want him regardless. James signed a new deal with Chelsea in January of last year, however, he is still one of the lowest paid members in Tuchel's side, because he was regarded as just a promising squad member when they agreed terms back then, rather than a consistent member of the starting 11. Yes, of course, you've probably got Cesar Azpilicueta to thank for that, you know, the Cubs captain at the time when Frank Lampard came in, he made Azpilicueta captain, and James signed a contract then. You know, Frank Lampard gave him a lot of trust and was like, bring him in. And we were like, fine. You know, no one expected more from Reece James. Well, everyone expected him to eventually probably become the starting right back. But, you know, you're not going to immediately give a championship loanee 150k a week. Do you know what I mean? So it makes sense. But honestly, I'm not surprised other teams that like him. I'm surprised that they'd express an interest in him, but again, I'm not surprised if Chelsea are looking at right-backs in the market. He probably had a meeting and was like, why are they looking at right-backs? Can we get Reece James? Please. This won't happen, ladies and gentlemen. Almost certainly. I'd put the farm on it. I mean, anything's possible in life, but, you know, this can't happen, so it won't. So, everyone calm. Everyone's calm. Don't worry about it. Although it is a little bit unsettling, the stories coming out, because you think, look, he's just won the Champions League. He had an amazing performance in the Champions League final. Let's talk about an improved contract with more pay. Or maybe that's what it is, although I can't imagine Reece James's camp leaking anything like that. So we'll have to see what happens. I think it's a funny story. It's obviously a story of admiration of an amazing right back. I want Reece James to be Chelsea's starting right back, right wing back. At least I want him to be in the starting lineup. You know, I was trying to like make space for him with Achraf Hakimi, saying, well, move him to right centre back then. Reece James is incredible. He's built for Premier League football. He's fast, he's strong, he never gets bodied off the ball. He's got a long-range goal in him, he's got immaculate delivery. What else do you want? Well, okay, maybe his positional intelligence isn't the best at time. Coach him. He's a young kid. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, that's enough for Reece James. Let's quickly move on and end the video by talking about the transfer window. Oh my lord, it's quiet out here, boys and girls. It really is. It's super quiet. And in comparison to our summer, I know it's just started and there's lots of time, and I do think we will make signings, let me tell you that. But in comparison to last summer, when we absolutely went ham, we made like 7 signings or something, maybe 8 including the thriller. Let's go through it. Let's go through it. The Germans, Havertz, Timo Werner, Ben Chilwell, Edouard Mendy, Hakim Ziyech, Thiago Silva, Malang Sarr. 7 signings, and all decent. You know, Malang Sarr's a little bit quiet because he went online. I might be missing someone. I don't know. Anyway, an amazing transfer window. When you make 7 signings and 5 of them are starters, just incredible. Or certainly we're looking like that. Just incredible. So, and we made the Hakim Ziyech signing so early. So that's the difference. It's like a stark contrast from last summer when we went bang, bang, bang really early. And it just kept going. And Fabrizio Romano just kept tweeting out Chelsea news. And all the opposition fans, like United fans, Arsenal fans, City, were like, oh God, Chelsea again. Chelsea again. And now, there's no Chelsea. There's none. To be honest, I get it, we have an excellent squad. We have an excellent squad. We don't have a depleted squad that needs a rebuild. We have an excellent up-and-coming squad with loads of potential and the ability to develop together. But there are needs. And I get it, maybe it's just all gone quiet because there's serious talks going on between Chelsea and Erling Haaland's representatives. Possibly. The reports are suggesting that we're going all out for him and that's it. And to be honest, fine, that's all we'd need, that's all we'd need. I'm not crying for Achraf Hakimi. I've just spoken about how much I love Reece James. But we do need this striker. I think we need a striker. If we go into next season with just this squad, it's not a travesty. We have an amazing squad. And a lot of people would make a stern argument of why this squad should win the Premier League, as it is. But also, a lot of people would make a very strong argument why this squad is just short a striker to win the Premier League, to win it all. You could probably lose a player or two, bring in a super striker and win the Premier League and be enough. So that's where we're at, I think. And there is, implications that a lot of work's going on behind the scenes. And there is that thing, the old adage of when Chelsea aren't making noises, they're making moves. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens there. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, of course. Comment down below your thoughts, feelings and opinions on this story about Reece James and the transfer window. Drop a like if you want to show some support. And go check out Football Yannick and show some love in the comments section on that channel. Thank you very much, friends. Enjoy the football, and I'll see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo, chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me, baby.